Thank you, Mr. President. I thank Special Coordinator Thor Winnislund for his briefing on the implementation of Resolution 2334. Resolution 2334 had reaffirmed the international community's commitment to the two-state solution and called upon parties to prevent all acts of violence against civilians and that all settlement activities must cease. It also underscored the need to exert collective efforts to launch credible negotiations. We remain deeply concerned by developments in West Bank, Jerusalem, and Gaza. Violent attacks and the killing of civilians have taken many Palestinian and Israeli lives during the reporting period. Acts of destruction and provocation are also continuing. We have consistently advocated against all acts of violence and reiterate our call for complete cessation of violence. We are also following the developments in Masafer Yatta with concern. Tensions have risen over the potential legal eviction of the Palestinian families. Other unilateral measures that unduly alter the status quo on the ground and undercut the viability of the two-state solution must be eschewed. It is extremely important for the international community and this Council to send a strong signal against any step that would prevent the possibility of durable peace between Israel and Palestine. We take note of the Israeli initiative of increasing the number of work permits for Palestinians in the Gaza Strip to work in Israel. More needs to be considered to alleviate the humanitarian situation. The need of the hour is dialogue among the relevant stakeholders. The continued precarious financial situation of UNRWA remains a matter of concern, as lack of funding to the agency can adversely affect the delivery of humanitarian services to the Palestinian refugee community in Palestine and elsewhere. At the meeting of the ad hoc committee of the General Assembly for the announcement of the voluntary contribution to UNRWA held last week, we have reiterated our commitment to support the agency through our annual financial contributions. India has already contributed $20 million over the last 4 years and has also pledged $5 million for UNRWA's program budget for the year 2022. As a member of UNRWA's Advisory Commission, we also actively participated in its recent meeting in Lebanon. Mr. President, India's financial assistance to UNRWA and our developmental partnership with the Palestine Authority to support its nation-building efforts reflect India's firm and unwavering commitment to the peaceful resolution of the Palestine issue. India has consistently called for direct peace negotiations between the parties, which we believe is the best path towards achieving the goal of a two-state solution. These negotiations must be based on the internationally agreed framework, taking into account the legitimate aspirations of the Palestinian people for statehood and Israel's legitimate security concerns. The absence of these direct talks on key political issues has asymmetrical costs for Israelis and Palestinians and does not augur well for long-term peace in the region. India has always supported a negotiated two-state solution leading to the establishment of a sovereign, independent, and viable state of Palestine, living within secure and recognized borders, side by side, at peace with Israel. India will continue to support all efforts towards achieving a comprehensive and lasting two-state solution to the Israeli-Palestinian conflict and stands ready to contribute constructively to such efforts. I thank you.